Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to 25 foods that Americans love that non-Americans think are disgusting. Now, this should be an interesting one. I'm trying to think of an American dish that I don't like, that I think is disgusting. Because, interestingly, the one that I wasn't sure of, like clam chowder, when I actually tried it in San Francisco, I thought it was delicious. Like, I really initially, like when I saw what it looked like, this white sort of soup, I wasn't a fan of the aesthetic, and I just thought, you know, if it looks gross, it's going to taste gross. But just that flavor was just immense. Just to dip the chips in there, just have, it was so good. So, and I'm trying to think, are there things that I'm forgetting? Like I can't really think of any, to be fair. Maybe roasted marshmallows. I think they might be a bit too sweet for me. But apart from that, I can't really think of any. So yeah, this list should be quite an interesting one, I think.
Ready to introduce your international friends to your favorite American foods? Or are you international and you are very curious about our American, delicacies? Well, you might want to hold off a moment and pay attention to this list first. Many American foods are considered too sweet, too plasticky, or too salty to non-American taste buds. Any guesses on what might be on this list? Well, I'm Mike with List 25, and let's find out now by checking out these 25 foods Americans love that non-Americans think are disgusting.
Disgusting. I just love how strong that word is. Disgusting.
25. Chicken and waffles.
Well, I like chicken.
Honestly, when I first heard of this combo, I was a bit taken aback too. However, it's totally worth trying.
Agreed.
You just have to get past the audacity of it all. It's not that much different from adjusting to other things in this country, if you think about it. I mean, is it genius or insanity? 24. Mint-flavored things. Think York peppermint patties, mint ice cream, or junior mints. Or, mint-flavored Oreos? A lot of people that grew up outside of the US think these type of treats taste like eating from a tube of toothpaste. I get it. But I'm still gonna eat mint chocolate chip ice cream for dessert, but I get it. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh, mint. What?
I don't mind the flavor of mint, but I'm not like, one of those people that loves it. Mint flavored ice cream, I think I'd probably like though. I think it would be quite refreshing.
Uh-oh, the bag was ripped. This is probably, oh no. 23. Corn dogs.
Need to try this one.
If you think about the way most hot dogs are produced in this country and what they're often made of, I agree. It's totally disgusting. However, if you deep fry that baby in some sweet corn batter, it's right up there with pizza when you're on your way home after a night out on the town. Just sweet, crunchy, worthwhile regret.
Regret.
22.
I reckon a corn dog. I would love a corn dog. I love anything savory. So having a sausage, with some fluffy batter, ketchup and mustard flavor, for me, that's a win. That's a win.
Many people complain about it tasting like plastic that's cherry flavored, and I have no defense for this one. You can use it as a straw though, which actually Sour Punch are better for. They're great for sipping soda out of. Also great for empty calorie consumption. Or you can just not eat them because they're gross. I hate Twizzlers.
Yeah.
21.
Be no nutritional
candy
value,
corn.
right?
Quite possibly the most divisive candy out there, even for us Americans. I'm totally on team no on the candy corn. Am I? I'm on team yes. Sorry, Ryder. Sorry, Crystal. I'm on team yes. You might be on team no. I love candy corn. I
never
little
tried
candy
it.
pumpkins too. Oh, everything's great. I love candy corn. 20.
Does candy corn have actual corn in there? Or is it just a completely, is it just made to look like corn?
Sweet potato casserole.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, so two things. Marshmallows seem to ruin a lot of food for foreigners. There's a theme. They are weird and probably aren't even really food. Take that and put it on top of sweet potato casserole, which has lots of butter and sugar added, and it's just a little too much. 19. Root beer. Now, I've heard this from people from several different areas of the world. It's the flavor used for cough and cold medicine all over the rest of the world. I wonder if it's related to using kilometers or Celsius. Oh, no. Oh. I like root beer. I really do. 18.
I need to try
Outback Steakhouse. From the bloomin' onion to all the other things, Australians are not impressed and honestly confused by this popular American chain, which, by the way, originated in Tampa, Florida. The original is still there on Henderson Boulevard. Why does I say Avenue? Henderson Boulevard, that's the one I used to go to all the time, not even knowing it was the very first one. Visitors are not sure there's anything truly Australian about the place, not even Foster's. It did originate in Tampa Bay, so, you know, there's that. I haven't had
I like Outback Steakhouse. I mean, I've not been to one in well over 10 years, but whenever I went there, the food's pretty good. You get a good, decent steak, decent sides. I think if you go in there expecting like a Michelin-starred meal, of course you're going to be disappointed. What's to hate?
onion in a long time. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Oops.
That's going to taste amazing.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Taste so
That's going to fall.
Wiggle it. Yep. Wiggle. There you go.
17. Cakes and candies.
Oh.
I'm sure this isn't a huge shocker at this point.
Man,
most chocolates and cakes are way sweeter here in the US than anywhere else in the world. Most recipes are sweet to the point of disgusting. Hey, don't insult my Reese's. By the way, greatest candy ever. Fight me. Peanut butter and chocolate. And again, fun fact, it's my favorite candy. And I share a birthday with the creator of it. So that's kind of neat. But all Reese's everything is fantastic. That's why I bought a giant bag of it.
I do remember the very first time we went to America, Florida. This was 2002. When we got back and we tried some soft drinks, we had some like Coke and Fanta and stuff in the UK. I remember thinking, this is so sour. Oh my God. I was shocked at the sweetness, the lower level of sweetness. It's really like any of you guys who've been to Europe, like, did you notice how like less sweet our drinks are, like our soft drinks?
Oh, root beer and bloomin' onion. 16. Grits.
What are grits?
It's a hit or miss, even for us Americans. Speaking from experience, the problem is that they are quite easy to over or undercook, and they have a very bland taste, so seasoning is important. Although if you're from the South, you love grits.
Is it like a porridge
pro tip,
kind of thing?
If you're trying them for the first time, try them in the southern parts of the US. Florida doesn't count, because while it's in the South geographically, it's not really a southern state in any other aspect. Also, it's true. Don't buy instant grits. Like oatmeal, it's just not the same. And try lots of cheese and butter. And you know what? Pop a fried egg on top. Shrimp and grits. Go for that. Oh, grits are good. I used to not like them. I actually used to really not like grits. I love them now. They're fantastic. And yeah, Florida's not the South. Like, you can't go to Miami and be like, I'm in the South. Like, no, sorry. 15. American.
I was super shocked when I realized that geographically Florida is in the South. Because when we went, on holiday, obviously we were in Orlando, like the Disney area. It just didn't feel like the South. Like there was no like Southern accent. Nobody talked like this. Like nobody talked like that. But then again, we stayed in the resort. Maybe that's why. Oh, why isn't it playing? There you go.
So let's return to the topic of sugar. Appalled is an appropriate word. Why do we put marshmallows in cereal? This one doesn't have marshmallows, but it should. Let's see. Let's look at this. Serving size, 1 cup. Total fat, 1.5. Not terrible. Where's the sugar? 12 grams of added sugar. Total sugars, 12 grams, including 12 added sugars. Oh, that's a lot. For 1 serving. So, 9 servings times 12.
That is much sugar.
Yeah. That's
God
great.
Damn.
America. 14. Hot Pockets. What we failed to warn non-Americans about is that you have to wait for it to cool down first. Or try to. I put this one in the microwave a few minutes ago. We're going to find out. God, I hope I don't burn my mouth. But then the middle is still frozen. I know it's awful, but so good. Ow.
So
Ow.
a Hot Pocket is basically like a pizza. Like, is it kind of like a calzone? Like a pizza that's just been rolled into like a, like a roll, basically.
Ow!
Get some water.
You've had time to cool down. That's not fair. 13. Processed cheese. 2 words. Cheese food. Not real cheese. Cheese food. American cheese is not the way to show patriotism. Virtually any other cheese will taste better. I do, however, have fond memories of Cheese Whiz and Triscuits. I mean, I know it's so gross and so bad for you. I actually refuse to have it in my house. Do you know why?
Wow.
Because I can't help myself, and I will eat it all. Hashtag guilty. 12. Ice.
Ice?
Is ice really food? Well, according to food safety regulations, yes.
Who thinks ice is disgusting?
There have been studies that show it might be cleaner to drink from a toilet bowl at certain restaurants. However, the more ice, the better for most Americans. In other countries, the massive amounts of ice served in the States are confusing and absurd. We even have... So these are reusable ice cubes. The water's in there and you freeze them.
Wow.
So that way, you can actually, quote unquote, wash your ice. Yeah.
Wow. Reusable ice cubes.
Cheers. 11. Fruit salad. The big complaint here? Well, more marshmallows. See, I told you there's a theme. Oh, God, fruit salad is gross. 10. High fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, this one's
Here's another
interesting.
culprit for why our food tastes so disgustingly sweet. Read your labels, people. It's so sticky. Good for baking. 9. White bread.
Yeah, high fructose corn syrup is basically like a sugar substitute, right? But does it taste exactly the same? I genuinely, they probably have it here, and I've probably just not seen it on the back of a label. But yeah, I hear that it's some kind of like cheaper sugar substitute.
Take all the hearty grains of nutrition and chuck it out the window. Replace with sugar and whatever will make the bread last until the year 2075. I still like it though. I love all breads. That's not fair. That's not fair. It's good. 8. Ranch dressing. Apparently, it's not a thing in Europe.
Yeah,
Salty,
it's not.
fatty mayo. I can't say I understand this one. Ranch dressing is my absolute favorite condiment. Ketchup? No, that's gross. Whoa! Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
Ketchup
Those
is
fighting
gross?
words. Ketchup is fantastic.
Get out.
Mayonnaise is the greatest condiment.
Get out of here.
Oh, Crystal, you and I we're gonna have a talking.
Ketchup is the goat sauce.
You made me say ketchup's gross? That's so rude. I love ketchup. Ketchup or catsup? Let us know in the comments below. 7. Sweet tea. If you're new to the US and have stumbled upon sweet tea, congratulations. You're probably in a state where it's safe to try grits for the first time. People in the northern part of the country think it's weird too. And yes, I was trying to find the extra sweet version,
Milos?
purple. I couldn't. So this is technically not sweet tea. This is sweet tea and lemonade, also known as an Arnold Palmer. Now I've never had Milo's.
Milos.
Oh, that's nice. Wait.
That's so interesting because there's a brand of chocolate powder called Milo that's really popular in Africa and South America. Like, it's just crazy how you can have the same name brand but be completely, separate and different.
Lemonade, though. I'd say, yeah, I like it. But I add sugar to my sweet tea. So,
Wow.
hey, I was 100 pounds heavier. There's a reason for that. 6. Bacon bits.
Ooh, bacon
Is it
bits.
real bacon? Really?
It must be.
Even if it says so on the jar, I have doubts. And I have no defense for this one.
It must
5.
be.
Deep fried festival food. Remember our discussion on corn dogs? Well, people new to the US can't quite wrap their brains around why we are obsessed with frying almost anything at the county festival. Oreos, Mars bars, sticks of butter, funnel cake. Diabetes, anyone? Just because you can. doesn't mean you should.
Diabetes.
Now, I didn't have time. I also don't own a deep fryer. So I got these pork cracklings instead. Which,
I'm not gonna lie, frying food makes it so much tastier, but it just ain't good for you, is it? It really just
are
isn't.
fantastic. Also a very southern thing. Oh, these two are interlocked. Let's get this one. Oh, goodness. Butcher's cut. You can still feel the fat. I'm not selling it, am I?
Not really making it seem appealing.
So not quite
Although pork crackling is tasty. It is.
the deep fried festival food, but it's a stand-in. 4 Twinkies. I'm pretty sure the Twinkie from my school lunchbox in the 90s is still good to eat.
Yeah, so much.
I don't really need to explain this one, do I?
I'm
still gonna eat it.
Forever.
Twinkies are fantastic. They make chocolate ones. I think they make mint ones. Oh, man. Yep. That was so good. 3 Chicago pizza. If you haven't tried Chicago-style pizza, it's at least...
I really want to try this. It's like a pie, basically. It's like a pizza pie.
Giving it a go. It's a whole experience, and you often need a fork and knife to eat it.
Yeah.
Think of it more as a pizza casserole. It's another debated
thick.
food, even among Americans.
Super.
Let us know more things in the comments below. Chicago style or New York style?
Chicago
2
style. for me.
Poptarts. Too dry, too sweet, too confusing. Are they really considered breakfast pastries? They can also burn your mouth as well as Hot Pockets if you stick them in a toaster first. These ones grab my attention. I'm gonna give you like 10 seconds to try to guess what flavor you think these are.
I used to eat so many Pop-Tarts when I was at uni. They are super tasty. Probably not very healthy though, again. Why is it that so much like tasty food is unhealthy? Why is that?
I'm gonna you still get to guess. Give me a second. I'll see if it gives it away. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh yeah. That's not gonna help, is it? And in case,
They
1,
taste good.
Biscuits and Gravy.
Yeah, this
A
one
lot
I
of
need to
visitors
try.
and those
I need to
newly
try
settled
this
have commented that our biscuits are oddly bland and dry, especially as much sugar and salt as we add to food. Though what do they really find disgusting? Biscuits and Gravy. It's gloopy, gloppy, and salty and will make you question a few life choices. I have to say though, this one depends largely on who made it. Biscuits and
Yeah.
Gravy is fantastic. Are fantastic? Try it. Again, another southern thing. Don't go north and go biscuits and gravy. So, have you tried any of these?
Fun video. I think if maybe I would say like maybe 30% of the things on this list I probably wouldn't try, but the rest I would either try or probably I would think are delicious. Like especially corn dogs. Like I think a corn dog, I would love it. You know, I'm a massive fan of anything savory that involves, you know, like a hot dog and ketchup and mustard. Like the Chicago deep dish, I think it's called like the Chicago style pizza. I need to try that. But things like the Twinkies, you know, things that, you know, that have like a ton of preservatives in there, probably not for me. But yeah, I would say that honestly, most of the things on this list, I think people would try at least once, like most people, to be fair. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.